Hi guys. I think you've heard about China and Great China Wall, but today I'm gonna show a little bit of secret of China. So this post was created by a person who tried to stay anonymous because of some facts. So he went with his friend on a taxi near the town of Xi'an. It's about 60 kilometers or 80 kilometers from him. So while on the road, he was picturing some views, and then the taxi driver just stopped and said, "I won't go any further. You're supposed to walk." So they walked, and they stopped to picture some views of these hills, and they figured it's a pyramid. Looks like a pyramid at least, and all these edges of it so sharp and preserved so well. And many of them were in the plain sight, right next to the pyramid. They were stopped, and so they walked and walked, and they found this fence, which was located near the pyramid, so nobody can walk on the side of it. And I figured they're supposed to turn and walk around. So here are the coordinates. If you're ever in China, you can go there and check it out by yourself. By the way, send me the pictures of it. This is some type of a view, panoramic view, and so I figured I'm supposed to picture this also. Okay, so on their road they found out that the hill or the pyramid was completely covered with the dust and mud and clay, and plenty of trees were on the sides. Some of them are pine trees, some of them are some type of Chinese stuff. So they figured they walked around the whole pyramid, and three edges of it were like nothing to step to. They figured they should go to the fourth one, and when they turned to the fourth, they saw some Chinese people there who said that you're supposed to go over there. They gave them the directions to the place. So there are plenty of fields, and as I said before, some pyramids were also in the plain sight, maybe over there. And so they went through the trees to see if they can walk up and elevate on the top, but the fence was all around, and it said some things like no trespassing in Chinese, and so they figured they should walk and see where the gates to the fence, because if there's a fence there's always a gate. And they found this monument and a little road after it. So they crossed this monument and saw some person coming to them saying, no, you can't walk here. And so they walked at another corner, and also no trespassing everywhere. But they looked around this corner and they saw some interesting view of excavation. This is what actually piqued my attention here, because you see the level of the mud over there. It's pretty much the same as we have in Moscow, so this kind of proves that mud was worldwide, mud flood was worldwide. And again, we return into the picture from the beginning of the journey, and we see also mud level is very high, so it was very deep. Well, what can I say about the Chinese pyramids? Well, first they were discovered in 1945 by some American scientist or whatever. So they're like a whole bunch of them in China, and they all look different. Chinese call them mounds, Chinese call them burial hills, Chinese call them whatever, but not pyramids, because and they don't excavate it. well, they excavated, in fact, as we saw on the picture, but the way they don't let any scientific research except their own. And what they can say is that it's all prohibited and it's all definitely Chinese origin. But in fact, as you know about the Terracotta Army, it's only 10% excavated, only 10%. So it's like 60 kilometers wide area of Terracotta Army. It's only 10% of it is excavated and the public presented to the public. Many pyramids in China that are not really open to a view, so they all protected by some fences, they all protected by some guards and stuff like this. So it's pretty hard to go over there in pictures, but still many pictures are leaked to the internet, and I've brought to your attention most of them in this video, so you can make your own decision what is that. In one of my videos about mounds or burial hills, or even plenty of pyramids in Russia, we saw that pyramids could be also the mining evidence, maybe the terracottas, this terracones, because this kind of proves the flat top of the pyramid, because terracones get a flat top, so they cannot blow up, because inside the terracone some type of energy or some type of chemical reaction ignites the byproducts, and they start erupting like volcanoes, even blowing the tops off, and even the explosion could occur. So this could also be the explanation. But we saw plenty of flat tops on Mexican pyramids and many more worldwide. So this also can be actually pyramid structures, although they covered with mud right now, because you saw the level I've just show you in one of my previous pictures. This is actually the White Pyramid, the first picture we've had in from 1945, I guess. And this is the map, some maps near the Xinjiang, where we see plenty of these objects that they call them mounds, they call them pyramids, they call them whatever. Just hide the truth and keep the people off this research. So also aerial views, plenty of aerial views, and you can see the structures are very intense and very dense quantity of them, and most of them have even coordinates. When you can find them in Google and watch them through the Google maps and stuff like this. So some of them I bring you the coordinates and GPS coordinates here, and I guess you can find many videos about some of them, because people do research and people do want to know what is actually going on there in China. But China is a very close country, like it was in Soviet Union. We were so close to research, so nobody can enter. There is a site, worldpyramids.com, and plenty of maps over there also that shows that the structures, complexes are very dense, like we have in Egypt, like we have in Mexico, and even we can see these splendid agricultural trees growing over there, and maybe some fields of crops and stuff like this around them. So even if you go there, you're always gonna find some people that are trying to stop you from walking towards the pyramids without any control. And actually those guys who sent me the pictures, they said that some type of assistant of professor came to them and they asked him, what do you know, what is this actually? He said it's a mount, it's a mount of some general, Chinese general. They say, how could it be this be a mount if those edges are so so very preserved? And so he said, no, don't worry, it's a mount, so we don't let anybody here, just get out of here. And they let him do a selfie with him, and that's it. So thanks a lot for watching, and Write me in the comments, what do you think? It's a mound or it's a pyramid? See you later, guys. Bye.